Give me 1 second, family. I'm trying to figure out something. Like, I actually don't ever go live, so I'm trying to figure this out. So, good evening or afternoon, morning. I know it's actually morning for some of y'all. Um, but I just wanted to come on here real quick because I had a quick message. God has been speaking, which I know I always talk about this, but I want to make sure that y'all know the importance of doing what it is that God told you to do. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, there be so much stuff going on that I'm like, how is this even real? But it's very much real. But God has been speaking to me so much about the importance of eating organic foods and making sure that you take care of yourself. We literally have the plants, we have the healing, we have everything there is that we need here on earth. Heaven could be on earth. Now, I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that heaven is not real because some people will try to interpret and change your words around. Heaven is very much real. Hell is real too. What I'm telling you that you don't have to live. Give me the word, God. You don't have to live and be sad and be sick. God said healing is here. It's been here all along. The stuff that God has been exposing to me, the stuff that God has been talking to me about, it is very much real. Like, so much stuff that they are doing. Welcome, welcome. I'm just on here going live because it's like some stuff that God has been talking to me about. But it's so much stuff that God has been telling me about how people are sick and the stuff that people are going through. And it's crazy because all of this stuff is stuff that we are paying for them to do to us. We're literally paying them. Like, the foods that you're eating, like, start paying attention when you go shopping to the foods that you are eating, what's organic and what is not. Because, for example, I went to the store and God was just talking to me. And I was like, I gotta tell him, God, I gotta tell them. So he was talking to me. I was going to buy some barbecue sauce to make it for my food. And then I looked at the organic barbecue sauce. And then I look at the regular barbecue sauce. Welcome to whoever just joined in. It don't show me on here unless you comment, but good evening, good morning, wherever you at. So I looked at the barbecue sauce, right? And the organic one, and then I looked at the regular one. Matter of fact, I think I got, hold on real quick. I think I got like the regular one because I used to actually use it, and I got the organic one. And guys just been speaking to me about how important it is to make sure you're buying organic things and make sure you're taking care of your body because your body is your temple. It's literally the way God used you and do certain things and move in certain ways. But God was like, they don't understand how important it is to eat healthy, to change your ways, to change your diet, to change your habits. But hold on, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all because I'm like, God has been speaking to me on so much, and it's crazy because we literally are making ourselves sick. Like, we literally pay them to make us sick. And I know it may sound absolutely crazy, but we pay them to make us sick. Like, the stuff that God has been exposing and talking to me about on different levels when it comes to healing, when it comes to revelation on things. I'm like, we're literally paying them to make us sick. Like, this is absolutely insane. Welcome, come on in. Comment below. Good morning, good evening. I know I have people from all over. But okay, for example, I'm gonna cover up the name because they be on my case. Yeah, I know they be trying to ban me from stuff. So I'm gonna cover up the name of it, but y'all know by the look of it. Okay, that one. So when you look at the ingredients, it says high fructose corn syrup, distilled vinegar, tomato paste. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all have this in y'all refrigerators. You can see. It's kind of blurry. It's kind of blurry. But It says garlic, sodium, preservative, mustard flour, and actually, okay, so God spoke to me about corn syrup. Corn syrup is like fructose, and actually, fructose is not good for the body. It also causes damage to the liver, which the kidney cannot detox the things that are coming in because we consistently keep poisoning and putting things in our body that is not good for us. So I was like, God, you really speaking like you're telling me some stuff, and the stuff He's been talking to me about is making sure that you're eating organic things, making sure that you're taking care of your body because we are literally killing ourselves. Like they know what they are doing. And it's just so much. And I just feel like I'm like, God, you have been exposing so much to me. Like not only about the water, because the water right now, it's a lot going on. I try to watch what I say because they will start the phone will start glitching and they'll start doing certain things. But the water is tainted, make sure you're boiling it, make sure you're getting your spring water or whatever water that God told you to drink. Like, for example, I had made like some rice tonight and pay attention to your ingredients when you're shopping for foods because it's a big difference. Like the white rice, that's just bleached rice. It's really not good for you at all. But I'm getting off subject. Here I go. But just make sure you're paying attention to everything because they are literally trying to take God's children out. You know why in the Bible days they live so long? It's literally because they took care of their temples, they took care of their body, they knew the voice of God and they knew where to go, what to do, how to eat, how to move, how to and I was like, okay, God, you are really talking. Hey girl, hey, I'm a new subscriber. Hey girl, how you doing this morning? I don't know where you're from, but hey. So then, as I'm so I just showed y'all this one, I'm covering up the name. But then as God was like, "No, my child, that's not right." And I'm like, "What you mean, God? Like, I'm just trying to get some barbecue sauce because I promise you, when you seek God and you start to just talk to God and just sit in his presence, he will reveal everything to you. He will lay all that on the table. I don't care what it is, if it's a family member, a friend, if it's to the food you eat, it's to the people you're around, the places you go. Like God will reveal so much to you to where you're like, dang God, you really on my case. Like I had to tell him one time because he was talking to me and I'm like, God, don't start. Like, not today, not today. I can't do this today. Like, this is what I want. And he was like, that's not good for you. You know the things that I have shown you. And I'm like, okay. But I just caught this. Hey Jamal, hey, how you doing? I'm just on here talking about organic foods and the importance of just making sure you're listening and following God and listen to what it is that He is saying because we are literally making ourselves sick. Like in the Bible days, they lived so long because they listened to the voice of God because they seek God so much. Like they're they make so much money off of poisoning us and killing us, and it's crazy because God has been giving me so much revelation on it to where when He tell me the right time to post certain videos, I will. But like my phone will start glitching just because they're doing certain things, and I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna speak on this. I ain't gonna do this. But God's been teaching me too, to where I'm like, okay, God, you're really speaking. Hey, good night, good night. I hope you have a good night. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. LOL, it's 10:55 p.m. Oh yeah, I'm from Kentucky, so it's 10:56 where I'm at. God's still working on me. I'm a work in progress. Of course, we all are. I am too. I still have things that I'm working on. I talk to God about. I even get up like I'm human, I'm normal just like you are, girl. So trust me, it's a process. As long as you're trying and you're working and God knows that you are trying, that's all that matters. I'm telling you. But okay, so I'm gonna cover up the other one. So he showed me another one to get, and it was this one. It's organic. So and then I'm like, God, but I like that one better. Like it got a better taste. He was like, it's because y'all have got so used to the unnatural things, the things that are not real that you like the fake things. And I'm like, okay, God, like God really be sending for you. When you talk to God and you really sit in his presence and you seek him so much to where you like me and God have a back and forth conversation. That's how close I am to God. We talk back and forth. I'm like, okay, God, I hear you. I guess I gotta listen. So then I look and I'm like, okay, I get it. I see why he's telling me to buy this one. There's, like, no chemicals, it's all organic things, like the water to make like, if you're buying something, it should have exactly what it is that you're looking for. It shouldn't be all these extra things. And I got some rice today, and the rice was just like green pea flour, chickpeas, and that was it. But then I looked at the white rice, and it was all type of chemicals and different things. But the only reason I'm coming on here to say this is because I was over here fixing some food, my lunch for tomorrow. Because I've been more so doing like prepping my food because God has been speaking on me about that, like fast food and certain things. So I was prepping my food and I'm like, this is crazy. Like the revelations God been giving me on the certain things, like it is so easy to heal your body. I don't care what type of sickness you got going on. I don't care what it is that you are going through. God put the herbs, the plants, the fruits, everything that you need. It is literally here. It's so many people waking up to what is real and knowing how God works, and I look up and it said 11:11. Um, but it's so many people that are waking up that the enemy is mad. And I remember when God used to tell me when I was younger, he was like, there are the enemy's like food and there is my food. And I'm like, God, it don't even make sense. And I never really, because I was younger, I didn't seek God as much as I do now. So I'm like, okay, God, I guess. They don't even make sense because this food is good and this food is good. That's how I was looking at it from a worldly desire. And I was like, this is good, tastes good. But then as I start to wake up and God start to reveal things to me, I'm like, I see what you mean. When you eat the foods that are of the world that the enemy have literally used higher up people, you start to become sick. That's why we got so many people dying early. That's why we got so much going on in the world that we do not understand. But when you start to eat things and understand and see God, God will reveal so much revelation to you on certain things that you can't even deny it. You can't even do it. Like I'm over here just cooking the food and stuff. Like I just fed the kids and then I'm making my lunch for tomorrow. And I'm like, God, he's showing me all this different stuff, and I'm like, "God, okay, I see exactly what you're saying." I can't even eat the same. I can't even think the same because when God reveal things to you, you just can't do it. It's like it don't sit right in your spirit. You feel like you're being disobedient. So when he told me to get this barbecue sauce, I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna get the right one." But it was one thing that I actually love, and I'm like, "I can't even eat it no more. I can't even do this anymore." Just because, like, let me tell you, God works in mysterious way. God is so real, like He is. If you just pay attention and know that He will work on your behalf, He will. It says, "Hey, it's Samo. How are you?" Oh, hey, I'm good. I'm good. I was just over here. I'm just talking about like how God been talking to me about the point how important it is to eat organic and to pay attention to the ingredients and the things that you're putting in your body because it is literally making us sick and we're literally paying them to make us sick. Like the medicines that they give us, if it's have you ever noticed that they give you a medicine and then next thing you know it's another problem, it's because they're literally paying you. They don't actually give us stuff to cure us. They just give us stuff to treat the problem. What did I say? I want a farm to grow my own food. That would be great. Girl, I will come to your farm. I will. I actually want to learn how to grow things and we can all come together on that because we really need to pay attention to what is going on and it is getting worse. And God has been giving me a revelation on things that's to come about having water and lights and batteries and so much stuff that he says about to happen because the enemy is mad that people are waking up and they're starting to seek him more, that they're about to lie so much about things saying it's attacks from other countries. But it's literally gonna be an attack from our own governments, for our own people, because the enemy knows. Okay, God said just stop. Too much. Okay, I'm telling too much. But just know that there is so much that's gonna happen that you better know how to grow your own foods. You better know what to do. You just better know. Okay. Because God just told me I was talking about too much. But I don't know, family. I just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all because I was like, this is just so weird. Like the stuff that God has been revealing to me, I can't even eat the same. I can't even think the same because I'm like, dang, it's literally like a light that popped on, or it's like also too, I have it on where I can invite people. So if you want to come on, then I can invite you to come on. But in Jamal too, I have been busy, but I have prayed on what you asked me about. Of course, I'm not gonna say it live because I don't believe in it, but I'm gonna be writing you back on it. Just know I will be writing you back tomorrow. But it's just so much that God has been talking to me about. If y'all have questions too, you can ask me questions because a lot of the stuff I know is because of things that God have revealed to me, things that God have shown me and talked to me about. Like, it's not from my own. Please, thank you, thank you. You're so welcome. I will be writing you back. I didn't want to write you back until I heard what God was trying to tell me for you because if God is not speaking to me on it, I don't want to say anything. I don't. That's why I hadn't wrote you back yet. But it's just so much that God has been talking to me about, and I'm like, this is absolutely crazy. It's just the normal things that people go through, like liver failure and headaches, and it's so much that they really are killing and poisoning us. And I'm like, God, wow. I can't even think the same. I can't even do the same things because you're revealing so much. And once people start to wake up and know certain things, we really won't even need doctors anymore. Like our body heals ourselves. God made it that way to where we heal ourselves. God made it to where we have the herbs, we have the plants, we have the food, we have everything we need. But did you know I just found out the other day that certain like plants and herbs and stuff, if you go over the countries and you try to bring certain things back because the right fruits is the ones with the seeds and the leaves still on there. If you try to bring it back, they will ban you. They will not let you bring seeded fruits to the US. That's the reason why it's getting so hard to find fruits with I know I say fruit different because of where I'm from, but if you try to bring it back to the US, you're like banned. You can actually get in trouble for trying to bring certain things back to the US, and I'm like, "This is crazy, like, you can actually this is crazy, this is how you know they're trying to make us sick." And when I start to think about the movie Get Out, and God start giving me the revelation about that, it's literally a movie of telling us to get out of here, like, get out, because they are doing things to take us out. It's literally an attack on us every day, attack on our minds, attack us on us spiritually. They know that God is real. They know that the devil is real. They know that heaven and hell is real. They want to have so much control over us that they try to stop everything. Like God was like, that's the reason why you notice that a lot of these celebrities are building bunkers and underground homes and certain things because they want to try to escape the wrath of God. They know that God is real and they think because a lot of them have done things that are not of God, but they know that God is real. So they want to try to escape things because they know. Okay, I ain't gonna get too much into that because my phone's doing a little glitch a little bit and I ain't got time. And I don't want that attention, okay? But I'll be looking out good. Amen. Let's see if this is a confirmation. Okay, yes. I will be writing you back. I got you. Um, yes. Hey, hey, how are you doing tonight? Or I don't know where what city you at, but morning, evening, how you doing? But they know that's the reason why they're building bunkers. That's the reason why, because God gave me the revelation on that. It's just certain things I won't post on my channel because God is like, I don't want you to speak on it. And he showed me it's so crazy because it makes my heart hurt so much. He showed me, like, a lot of guys movies that you seen, like, it's a movie that he told me to watch. I'll have to probably post it. I think it was Look Look Behind. It's something. It's basically a movie about a cyber attack and certain things. But I don't know why I just brought that up because now I'm gonna just be over here thinking, thinking, thinking while I'm trying to talk. But it's just so much that they are doing that they know that we don't know, and God have been revealing to me, and that's the reason why celebrities are doing certain things. It's a lot of things that are coming that you need to be prepared for. A lot of people are not prepared, It's for the simple things as far as having food, knowing how to grow your own food, having the water. You can even get like packages because God has been speaking on me of getting like packages of seed to grow your own food, having batteries, having water filters, having candles to light up certain things, but be careful on certain candles because it's so much toxic things. Like you gotta pay attention to everything. Like God literally made me go and throw certain things away because he was like, "This literally caused cancer. This caused this. This caused this. Like, I need you to throw this away. I need you to get rid of this." And I'm like, "Dang, God, I mean, you want me to throw away everything? Like, you just want to do a whole new thing, don't you?" I literally talk to God like this sometimes because sometimes I don't understand. Say, for example, it's something in there and I'm like, I'm so happy and I'm ready to use, and he like, "Nope, throw it away." I'm like, "I don't even got no money to go get a new one." Then he'll make a way and I'll go get it. I'm just telling you that you'll experience God on different levels when you seek God on another level. But it's just so much that God will reveal and show to you. I'm not the only one that can hear from God. Y'all can too. Once you seek God, God talks to everybody. Once he find out that it's a way that you hear him and you understand him, he would come through and confirm, confirm, confirm. He would talk to you so much. God likes to talk so, so, so much. Like for example, the other day, me and my mom, we was just talking about like meat and certain things. And it's certain things that they have added into the Bible and certain things. Of course, the Bible is very much real and it's just prophecy of people that wrote the things that they went through and the way God worked and showed up in their life. But I was just talking to her about meat and stuff like it. And I forgot the exact conversation, but I was just talking about certain meats is this and how parasites and worms and it's what's causing your body to be sick and like you need to be deworming. And as I'm speaking to her about this, God came through and started talking about it too. And he was like, "Yeah, really meat is forbidden and like everything is energy, everything is connected to me. So the whole time that you're thinking that these animals don't have feelings, they do have feelings. They do understand. That's the reason why in the Bible everything could speak and talk because it is oh hey now it was telling it sorry, I got a notification of telling me to join somebody's live. But, it's just crazy. It's just so much God has been speaking to me about. And when I used to be younger and I used to read certain things, I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger, I used to like, oh, this is crazy. Like, this is really crazy. Like, is this actually real? And as I got older and I started seeking God more, which I always been in church all my life. Like since I was a little kid, I was always in church. Even stuff I didn't understand. I'm like, this is crazy. Like I remember I used to be scared when people spoke in tongues, but now that I'm understanding that tongue is a different way to speak to God and the enemy can't even understand.
Now,
My baby came and gave me a kiss. I was just showing them something.
Why you got ketchup?
Because I was showing them something.
Why you don't know your ketchup?
Yeah. Here, take this. Go put it up for me. You can't put it up for me?
I can't.
She's a mess. She is a mess. Let me tell you. Okay. Hi, simple sitting in God's power. Hey, how are you doing? Sorry, I'll be running my mouth, so I'm gonna look at the comments and I'm gonna stop for a second. Turn the light back on. She plays too much. Mirror, no, I'm on live. Turn the light back on. And here, put this in here. Turn the light back on. Here.
I'm tired.
I know you need to go to bed.
I'm
Um,
like
M-
that.
Marjorie, I hope I'm saying your name right.
Mama, my
They're
back
getting ready
hurts.
because they know what's coming. That's exactly.
Mama, my back hurts.
Your back hurts.
Yeah, I'm tired of carrying it.
You so you can't take us in there because your back hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. Thank you though.
My back hurts.
Okay. Well, thank you. You going to watch a show? Okay. Well, go watch your show. I love you.
Okay.
Sorry y'all, but yeah, they know what is to come. They know that it's bigger. That's the reason why they're buying a lot of acres of lands. That's the reason why a lot of Walmarts and certain things are closing because they're going to use it as camps. And when they come to the certification that a lot of people, I know, girl, she's a mess. When they come to the fact that a lot of people are waking up it's gonna start with the mark of the beast, and it's gonna be to the point where you can't even get food or certain things if you do not have the chip. But it's not a cause to cause fear or anything because God will provide. That's the reason why God is getting His kids to seek Him so much. That's the reason why you can't move certain ways you used to. You notice that you used to could be, doing certain things, but now it's like, nope, God is not allowing it because He needs His children to wake up. He needs His children to know that He is real, and that if you just have faith and you seek God and you know God is real, He will provide, He will protect you, and He will take you to the promised land. Because, sorry, she done came in here asking me for some juice, but
I need some juice.
yeah, so He would take you to the promised land. He would do miracles in your life. But they know exactly what is going on. They're getting ready while nobody else knows what's going on. The only reason I know is because God has been giving me so much revelation on things that I can't even deny it. And it's to the point, like, for example, something the guy had taught me. He would speak to you and he would talk to you about things, and say, for example, like it was something he told me and I didn't really listen to it. Only because I was like, okay, God, there's no way. And then he showed me dreams and vision of it. And usually when God comes through with dreams and visions, it's because he really wants you to pay attention. He really is trying to show you something. And that's when, even when you have bad, terrible dreams where you're being attacked, like talk to God and ask God, like, God, what's going on? Where are you at in this? How do you feel about it? What is this? Because even sometimes a bad dream can come from God because He's trying to reveal, He's trying to show some things to you. Um, I have a lot of that stuff. God had me start stocking up 3 years ago. That's good. You definitely have to. I know I stocked up on some things, but I'm more so doing it more because I didn't used to at first. I always thought I can just go ahead and go to the store, but God's like, nope, you better do it. Hold on, y'all. Let me open this for her. Here, here you go. Don't touch it. She's a mess. She stay messing with me. She really do. But she need to go to sleep. But she's only 3, so she be up with me, even though she need to go to bed. But hold up, my hair be up. Are you vegan? Yes, I'm actually vegan. I was I was vegan for a while, then I went vegetarian, and now I'm getting back to being more so vegan because God has been speaking to me so much. And there's certain things I have prayed and talked to him about, and he was like, "This is literally so simple. Like, it's certain things that you're putting in your body that you don't need to be putting in your body." But yes, I'm vegan. I haven't ate meat in like I want to say 6 years. And I'm gonna tell y'all the way I started off when I went vegan. I actually used to have meat because I used to love chicken. So I would have like some chicken. I would like make a whole meal and cook it, and then I would cook my vegan food because I was still learning. And when I go to work or whatever, I would have the plate of my regular food and my vegan food. And I would smell, it might sound so weird, but whatever. I would smell the regular food, like the chicken, and then I'll eat the vegan food. And it was like I was forcing myself, and I really didn't understand it in that moment. I'm like, I don't even know I'm going vegan. Like, I love chicken. This food is really good. I didn't understand the purpose of it, but now I do. And that was 6 years ago, and I haven't ate meat in 6 years. Oh, LOL. It's it's quite a bit of them hear from God. They just use it for personal gain. Yeah, that's definitely true. A lot of people do use it for personal gain. I don't really understand it. Like I don't even understand fake prophets because the type of attacks that come with being a prophet and the way that you can seek God and talk to him, not seek God, I'm sorry, God. I won't say seek God. The way that you can talk to God on different levels and confirm things to people. Like for example, when I give y'all messages and stuff, there's been messages that I gave people that I actually knew I was gonna be attacked, but I literally knew that somebody was gonna attack me for it. Like, not only am I getting attacked by certain things, generational curse, and certain things I got going on, and that's the reason why I always tell y'all to pray for me. But I get attacked by certain things that y'all have going through too because I'm delivering messages. So I don't really understand fake prophets or people that just do it for personal gain because it's not no joke. This is real serious. I pray he blesses me with some land, and he will. Says he will. Pray on it. Whatever you want. Whatever you want, God will give you the desires of your heart. My baby, she could. What Jamal say? I have dreamed of finance. Is that what you're saying? Fi- I don't know. Oh, financial freedom. Yeah, it's wealth transfers are coming. I mean, heavy, heavy. A lot of God children, he's moving them to certain places. Um, He just stopped me right there. He's doing a lot though. A lot is coming. So just be prepared, be ready for sudden. Like if God is telling you to pack up, and whatever He's telling you to do, just do it. It may not make sense right now. You may not understand it, but whatever He's telling you to do it because it's gonna make sense in the end. And God is literally taking his children to the promised land. If it's a certain city or a certain thing that God is telling you to do, do it. Because when God showed me the wrath of him, like what he's about to do, the cities, the things he's about to take down, he even showed me certain cities that will there would be tornadoes, there would be earthquakes, there would be so many different things that if he's telling you to move somewhere, that's because that's the land where he's going to protect you. Just the same way Noah built his ark, that is your ark. That is God showing you the way out. God, that is God showing up and showing out in your life, and you need to pay attention. You need to seek out whatever he's telling you to do. Do it. It is so important. I mean, you see the celebrities building stuff. You see them trying to escape what it is that God is about to do, but they can't escape it. I don't care how far they build down their bunkers and whatever they do. They cannot escape the wrath of God. They cannot escape the way God is about to move and the thing God is about to do. God is building a new earth. God is so tired of people doing evil, wicked things. He is so tired of the things that they are doing to us. So he's about to show up. He's about to, I'm telling you, he's been showing up. I'm telling you, the way that he's about to show up, they cannot, nobody can deny that God is real. Nobody, I'm telling you. Absolutely. Welcome, welcome, billionaire. Billionaire Barbero, aka BBB. I'm just telling everybody, hey, that's how I am. Jamal, I want to build a homeless shelter in Virgin Islands. That would be really nice. That would be nice. You can definitely do that if you pray and just talk to God about it, which I pray for you too. I love praying for others. I like seeing when my prophecy come to pass and people tell me about it. Like I'd be so happy for people. I really do. Uh, but yeah, if that's what you desire, if that's what you want, pray on it and know that God will provide and God will come through. He will show up and show out in your life. Like he's gonna work in ways that you've never seen him before. I'm telling you. Amen. Thanks. You're welcome. I hope you're having a good evening. I just had to get on here. I don't even never go live, family. Like I'm more so on the shy side to where I don't really like talking to people, and that's something God has been bringing me out of to like get out more and do certain things. Like I know there was one day where I don't really like talking to people only because it's just I don't know, it's overwhelming for me because I can feel everything. I'm like real sensitive to energy. So I kind of even when I was a kid, I didn't understand it. Like for example, if somebody's having a headache, I literally have a headache. Like I can feel what people are going through. If somebody's depressed, I will feel it. Like so I'll be so like cuddle and like want to stay away from people, but guys, like I want you to get out more because I'll protect you. Like your prayer is so much, it's so powerful. So don't worry about all it. Like don't. But I remember one day, like God, because this was when I wasn't really accepting of the gifts that He had gave me. He told me to get out and prophesy to somebody, and I'm like, God, this is random and this is weird. So it was something I had to tell this person and God was like, I need you to do it. So I'm not gonna lie. I kept looking at the person. I sat there for about 5 minutes. And then I drove off. And I'm like, okay, 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 God, I gotta go back. You told me. I'm like, I hope they're not go. I hope they're not go. I hope you forgive me. Cause no, it's just weird. I don't wanna do that. I don't want people to think I'm weird. I don't want them to think, you know. And so I go back and the lady, she's still there. And I prophesied something to her and she actually said she's been waiting on this type of word, and it was a certain thing that God told me to bring up, that a loved one that passed away that had love, and she was like, "I know this is God, and I know that God is real because there's no possible way that you could have known about this. Like, there was no way." And she just started busting out crying because she had really lost faith in God, and she wasn't really praising or talking to God like that because she was real angry about her daughter being gone. But she was like, thank you," and started crying. I started crying too because y'all know I'm real emotional. But that's the way God works though. When God give you a word, never question it. Like, you can hear God. God works in mysterious ways. That small voice that you hear within, it is God speaking to you. It is God talking to you. God has been waiting. He's been talking all along. Like, when I start to think about things that he has done, I'm like, ever since I was a little kid, he's been talking. And I understand why I go through so much because of the calling on my life. The same way this calling on y'all life, that's why you go through so much. My mama told me when I was born, which is not funny or nothing, like, they basically tried to declare me as dead. The cord wrapped around my head so many times, so where every time that they was trying to get me out, the cord wrapped around my head again and again. So I'm just telling you that you can hear God, and the enemy knows who you are before you come into this earth. He already knows the things that you're meant to do. So when God tells you something, when God say, "Hey, in 3 years you're gonna do this," for Jamal, for example, in 3 years you're gonna open a homeless shelter. Believe it. If God spoke this thing and he told you it, it's because it is to come. It is already done. When God speaks, it's already done. And the enemy already knows what it is. So he tries to confuse you. He tries to stop you from what it is that God is telling you because he already know that it is in you and it is already done. And God already has this for you. It is already written what God has for you. And that's the reason why that's the reason why the enemy attacks you so much because he knows that what God is telling you is very much real. So just know that it's already done. Oh, let me go back. I'm sorry. Do you have any detox you recommend? Um, I would say, which I'm still learning, and because I'm still healing certain things too, but I'm still learning. I would say milk thistle is good for liver. It depends on what you're trying to detox from. It's really good to detox the whole body because the liver and the kidneys are connected. Really, everything is connected. But I'm still learning. I'm actually working on something like my skincare line. That's mainly why I started it. But I'm changing a whole lot around because I make everything's natural. But I'm actually gonna start selling certain herbs and stuff because I have been learning so much. But just like, what type, like, what are you looking for? And if you don't want to say it on here, you can inbox me. It's highly favor 7900. No, I'm sorry. Highly favor and bless 7900 at yahoo.com. If it's a certain thing that you're looking for, like, inbox me and I can recommend you of what I would use or who I would go to. But I'm actually gonna start selling certain herbs and helping people with that soon. But it just depends on what it is that you're going through. Praise the Lord. Hi, I'm proud of you for stepping out, listening to God. Oh, hey, Auntie. Yeah, I be scared though. Sometimes I be scared. I'm like, oh, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to do this. Amen. I thought I was cursed. I went through so much. I'm so sorry. I'm praying for you, but no, I know. Like, it can get to that point, and it don't matter even if somebody did try to put a curse or a spell on you. It does not matter because long as you praying, you're fasting, you're seeking the face of God, God will heal you. God will remove anything that the enemy has sent you, any attack, anything that the enemy tries to do. He ain't got nothing on you. Like, God is so powerful. And it's crazy because a lot of new age stuff, they actually teach you like, hey, if you want to reverse this curse, which I don't know what they teach you, but a lot of new age stuff, they like, you want to reverse this curse, then you do this, you do that. You really don't have to do much. All you gotta do is praise God, talk to God, pray, fast. I'm telling you, God will remove anything. Like, nothing, things, weapons will form, but they won't prosper. So you got nothing to worry about. Know that God will take care of you. Know that God got you. You have nothing at all to worry about. I know from experience. I know from the attacks. Hey girl, hey, that beautiful hey. I know from the attacks, the things that I have like my life is literally like a story and the things that I have been through. So I'm telling you from experience that you have nothing to worry about. Know that you are covered as long as you seeking God, as long as you're doing right by people, you're doing the right things. God will come through and protect you. I have literally seen spiritually where people have tried to attack me, and I seen Jesus step in. Literally seen the face of Jesus. I literally seen him step in and tell them to not touch me. I seen him move mountains. I seen him do things, perform miracles. I seen him do things to where I shouldn't be living today because how much attacks and certain things I went through. So know that whatever they tried to put against you, whatever they tried to do to stop you, it will not prosper. It will not happen. Know that God is gonna take care of you. He will. Just pray. But God, do you hear me? But God, look at God. God works in a mysterious way. He got you. I'm telling you. Hey, I already read that. Amen. Congratulations on your business. Much success to you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Um, yeah, I know it's just so much. I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all. I really didn't expect to be on here this long. Like I never actually go live at all. But I was like, let me just come on here and just talk to them about organic things and certain things that's going on in the world that God has been speaking to me about. But I didn't post videos on about it just because he said certain things, but this he said was okay. I could talk about it. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll talk about it. But if he's not telling me to talk about it, I won't talk about it. Let me see. I've been running my mouth all this time. Now I need some water. I don't allow myself to anything cursed. I'm blessed when I come and when I go, and you are. Say it again for the people on the back. I'm just playing. Let me quit. I be playing too much, y'all. But I wouldn't. I remember one time I spoke to God um about somebody, doing certain things to me. He was like, never claim that somebody's doing something to you because you're giving them power over you. Like, stop being so worried about what the enemy is doing, worry about what God is doing. You ever get in a room full of people and they talking about like, hey, I'm sick or hey, I'm going through this or my house just got taken, I just lost my job. Like everybody can tell you what the devil is doing, what the enemy is doing, but nobody can talk about what God is doing. And that's what I want you to focus on. That's the way I retrain my thoughts because I used to go through it where the enemy was taking my mind so much. But once God taught me how to retrain my thoughts, I was like, wow, this is a whole nother level of seeking God. Like just stop. Like the enemy could tell you something negative, change it around with something positive because God is always doing something. Even if you lost a job, know that God is about to give you something new or He's doing something that's even bigger than that. He could be giving you a business. So always turn that negative into a positive. And that's the reason why the enemy attacks your mind so much because your mind and your prayer is like your strongest weapons. And he know that if he can attack your mind, if he can attack your heart, and he got something on you. That's the reason why I always say keep your heart pure. That's the reason why I always say pay attention and know just seek God and pay attention and know that God will work on your behalf because the enemy knows, but you gotta know. You do. And you I'm telling you, you gotta know. I don't this is nice. Oh, well thank you. I'm glad I could come on. I'm gonna try to do it more, like come on here and just talk. We can even do like things where we just sit in the presence of God and just hear what He is saying. And y'all type it below, and I can just help you with hearing God's voice more because you've been hearing His voice all along, and it's not that hard to hear Him. Thank you for caring. You're so welcome. Like a sparrow in its spitting, like a swallow is in its fly. So so a curse without cause, undeserved unserved does not come to rest. Yes. I seen Proverbs 26 2. Yep. You can't curse who God has blessed. And you can't. It don't work. It don't work on us. They be real mad too. I'm telling you. I have literally seen like things where God has shown me and those people they be so jealous. They be so mad that they can't do certain things to you. But when you got God on your side, honey, It ain't nothing they can do. God said, "Touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm." There ain't nothing they can do. They can try to block you. They can try to throw anything in the way, but know that God will protect you. I don't care what they try to do. You know how many times where I was so close to losing my life, where I was going through so much, where I was in my season where I didn't understand. And not saying that I'm not still going through things, but what I'm telling you that there is nothing that the enemy can do to stop you. He only cause delay. He can't even take what it is that God has you. It's for you. But he only causes delays. That's the reason why people attack you. That's the reason why you're going through so much. That's the reason why you don't understand things because the enemy wants to delay you from what it is that God has for you. And you gotta pray that spirit off because a lot of times it's just a spirit of delay. There's a spirit that the enemy has sent you, and the devil is a lie. You will succeed. You will make it to tomorrow. You will get through what it is that you're going through. You will. I'm telling you, you will, you will, you will, because God is the one who's doing it for you. Yes, this was great. Got me excited about tomorrow. Oh, I'm gonna have to come on more. I just don't really like coming on here talking. I mean, not coming on here talking, but I don't know. I'm just more so to myself. And God was like, no, I need you to get out that because you got so many people to help. You got so much things you have to do. And, just talking to people. Yes, more lives, more lives. Okay, I got you. I promise. And for helping God's wonderful family through your obedience. I really appreciate it. And I love when I see y'all comment, even if I don't get right to y'all, because I be having so much going on from working on my skincare business and my prophecies and working and my kids and just a lot of stuff that I be having going on. But of course, what God tells me when I have a word, it comes before anything. When God tells me to do things to help people, it comes before anything. Like that's how much I love God. I have to put God first. I don't care what it is. I don't care if I got $1 in my pocket and God's like, go give that person $1. I'm gonna do it. I appreciate it anyways. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all too. I appreciate the comments. Y'all actually coming on here with me. I know I've been running my mouth. Y'all can be like, girl, go to bed because I know I've been on here running my mouth. But